What the fuck is up, Denny's? Here we are, streaming across 3 platforms tonight. Because hell yeah, why the fuck not? Anyway, TikTok's going bye-bye soon. That sucks. I'm gonna miss that shithole dearly. I absolutely loved TikTok. I didn't so much enjoy creating over there as of late, but man, I'd love this shit show that was TikTok. Let's see what else we got. Day 3 of being medicated is pretty cool. I wrote a song and re-recorded another song. That was cool. I've been a busy little bee. Dude, I am trying to get on Red Note. Every time I go to like post a video, they're all like, oh, because of international laws you have to like link your phone. And I'm like, cool, no problem, send me the text message. And I get the text message like 3 hours later, and I get they're like growing pains, but I have not been able to get any of my I have not been able to get on there yet. I did, however, because of the nature of the industry, make a personal Instagram account for guitar stuff. If you're interested in that, it's gonna be like guitar and personal stuff. Slosh von Rubenhoff. Since I'm doing the music thing again, I figure I might as well do the thing. Do what it takes to do the thing. Fielding prospects at the moment. Hell yeah, Slosh von Rubenhoff. I'll follow back. Trying to do what it takes a little bit. Post content, do guitar stuff. I got a lot of guitar stuff I can post. Talk about gear and shit. I'm also trying to sell this computer behind me here, so I could buy a 6505, because you kind of need an amp to play guitar live. So, and then I'll also need a noise gate and a tube screamer. It's all I need. It's all, well, maybe like a chorus. It's a chorus, a delay pedal, some pedal. I'll get back to building a pedal board instead of going to a Helix, even though I really love the Helix. I kind of like really want to build like an old school boomer pedal board, you know what I'm saying? A lot of cat hair on this thing. Anyway, I want to build a pedal board. I kind of always have wanted to build one, so. Okie dokie, let's put this up real quick. Open up the live. Oh! Miles is watching, what's that shit called? It's fucking The Good Dinosaur. And, they do the howl. We do the howl every time the kid in Arlo howl. It's precious. Yeah, it is pretty exciting. The medicine seems to be working out for me. It's pretty great. I've also been playing like a lot of Assetto Corsa, and I'm getting really good at it. I should probably start streaming it, but it's hard to stream in VR. It's so taxing on the computer. I'll figure it out. I'm planning on getting a PSVR 2 in the future. First an amp, then a PSVR 2. Okay, let's see. How are we looking here? Ready to go? Yeah, looks like I'm ready to go. All right. Let us continue where we were. I think we were in the DLC. The last DLC, the lake house. We're in the lake house. I think so. I'm using this new software. I mean, I've been using it for a little while, but it's Streamlabs SC, and it allows you to multi-stream. And I think their multi-stream works similarly to Restream, but it's free. And I think any platform that's not officially supported doesn't get sent to the server to be sent out. So I'm sending out 6,000 kilobytes per second right now for the stream, and that goes to their internal server, which then in turn sends it out. So the reason why the Facebook was affecting the stream is because it was not going to the server dedicated for my stream. It was going to something else. So yeah, that makes sense. Anyway, let's go. There's a light over here that I saw last stream. Looked like probably a Darling video. Yeah, it's like that. Oh, I need a security clearance 2 for it.
Never seen that extra firepower. Back where I started. Spatial recurrence. Usually observes the law of 3.
I already read that. Kill, when's your next song coming out?
This contrived overlap rebounded on itself, compressing, compounding, reflecting, and refracting. An urban legend and a murder in constant imbalance, cause and effect hopelessly tangled. Arranged wrong, the dream logic flawed, the feedback loop doubled and redoubled, out of control. The pressure kept building, looking for release.
100% gonna need a Digitech whammy pedal. 100%, but I need an amp first. The whammy pedal is dead ass. At this point in metal, what is it called? A necessity. Tube screamer, whammy. They just gave me a shotgun, so I'm a little nervous. Oh shit. Jesus Christ. Got me stuck in the corner. Always with the corners. Oh, I was also out of ammo too. That's a surprise to me. Also, welcome, hot ass beat clap, and thank you for verifying. It's for my safety and yours.
Rebounded on itself, compressing, compounding,
Okay.
and refracting.
What else we got?
Urban legend
Yeah.
and a murder in constant embodiment. Cause and effect hopelessly tangled.
Okay.
Arranged wrong, the dream logic.
Let's get him.
The shadow is here. Good thing I brought a flashlight.
Oh, hello. Shit. Where did he go?
Some staff down there had been corrupted. Shit just kept getting worse.
Oh, now I gotta check all the desks for items. Alright. Do the rooms have anything new in them? No, no, no. Man, I can't wait to play some shitty ass metalcore and some shitty ass tiny little barroom stage with my shitty ass Chew 12. You dumb bitch. Damn, I gotta ran past the whole time. Well, I've got a lot of ammo left. I'll go gonna give me a little bit. Hell yeah. It won't be much. I got some pretty cool ideas. I know I want to go record the first, like before I do anything, before I even play a show, I want to get a music video out. And I kind of want to do it at NOLA Motorsports because, you know, cars. And
Luke 3. Should be the last one.
I keep coming back to this page. The author's clear.
film a music video during a drift trial.
It's like he's warning us. But about what? I mean, what does it mean? This page scared Jules away from the work on Wake's writing. A coward can't stand risk. But science is risk. For me, this is proof that
Right.
we're going in the right direction. I just need Rudolph Lane's paintings to lead to more pages so that hopefully one day we can understand. I keep coming back to this page. The author's clearly Wake. It's like he's warning us. But about what? I mean, what does it mean?
I need to get some,
Scared Jules away from
oh, you know what, Kill? I might need a synth player. What you got going on? We could be supporting your musical endeavors as well.
I keep coming back to this page.
Oh yeah, synth. Oh Jesus, it's huge now.
What is that?
I don't like this. But yeah, sense. I'm probably gonna need sense.
Controllable shifting.
Yeah,
film.
I was watching it the whole time and I was confused about where I was. But that's the overlap. Uh DJs are cool. It's very like late 90s, early 2000s, but it's still a cool thing. I mean, I am and always will be an Incubus fan. Where the hell does this go? Oh, it's doing it again. Where the fuck does this thing go? Oh. Well, yeah, that checks out. Okay, so where does this one go? Let's go back to the other side. Okay, so I think that is it. And then this switch here. Ah. Hey, there's that angry painting again.
You again.
What's this guy gotta say?
What happened to you? Did the people here do this to you? Alan Wake's writing is being studied here. Do you know anything about him?
Names don't matter. 1,000 more to come.
They say clear communication is the key to any relationship. You and I have some work to do there. You said marmots before. Do they do this? Where are they now? Tell me where they are. Christ.
The man in the white coat.
It's fixated on the marmots. What
They probably
did
tortured the
do?
guy. Yeah, it talks. Oh, you might have missed that last stream. Yeah, it does a little. It does a little bit of chatting, here and there.
Access denied.
Oh, let's go back to sublevel
A
2.
threshold is the connection between a foreign reality and our own. Now, they all have their own rules, strange as they are. But the further down I went, the more chaotic this one got. Clearly, this was the Cauldron Lake threshold, but something was wrong.
I think it's consuming the works of two artists, and it does not like that very much. Or maybe it really likes that, and that's why it's much more chaotic.
Level 2.
Level-wide lockdown in effect. Please remain calm. Level-wide lockdown in effect. Please remain calm.
Who's that?
Finally, someone who isn't a painting.
Oh, it's the guy.
Hey, hello. Who are you?
Sorry, got a flow going. Can we do this later?
No, we cannot. I'm Agent Kieran Estevez. I'm with the government, and I need your name.
I'm Ed Brooker, the playwright. And I'm hitting my stride here, so can you guys stop with all that banging and screaming? It's throwing me off.
Where do you think you are right now?
In an immersive writing workshop.
Well,
Fucking
bad
artists,
news,
dude. I
it's
swear to
not a
God.
writing workshop. Good news, it's not a writing workshop.
Right. It's a government facility studying the power of creativity. That makes way more sense.
Look around you. How is this a workshop?
You have to stay in character. I get that. I'm in the theater business too. And look, the sets, the costumes, all great in that, you know, campy, 70s sci-fi kind of way. But you could dial down the role-playing like 15, 20%. Just some professional advice.
What are you even doing? What are you writing?
Well, after you all abducted me in the woods, I've been working on this manuscript you gave me because you need it for some experiment or something. I kind of forget the premise. But, you know, I've had this block lately, and filling in the gaps of this story has really loosened me up. Copying the style is a nice constraint, but I still have lots of room to play. It's a solid creative exercise.
Sir, whether you are aware of it or not, there is a situation here. I need you to stay in your cell until I can resolve the matter, okay?
Uh-huh, got it. Hey, no one's been around with food for a while. I could go for some dinner when you have a second. Oh, and can I get my phone back? I want to call my wife. I don't know how Tammy found you guys, but she killed it. 5 stars all around.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
The first piece of content produced by the subject is severely disappointing. It is not remotely similar in content to the wake pages we provided as reference. Why is it so focused on my marriage? Why is Jules the protagonist? Why is it set in an actual lakeside cabin? And what is happening at the end? What the hell is in the sky? Did anyone brief Booker about the concepts he has to write about? The lake house, the shadow? We need him to match Wake's style exactly. It's not going to work if he has no clue what he's writing about. We need to get this started. We need to progress now. Or we need progress now. And why isn't he taking this seriously? When I spoke to him, he thought I was an actor. I want him to understand how serious we are, whatever it takes. That's hilarious. There's even a problem for these guys. Continue the story from page IDWA Alan Wake 002. Match the tone, style, and content as closely as possible. The crack was an emotional one, a line right through their marriage, their foundation, their lake house. These thoughts and more flooded Jules' mind as he stared out through the lakeside cottage's windows. The sun was setting on a stormy day. Rain-heavy clouds hung low, weighed down by the burden of purpose. Diana sat in her favorite deck chair, staring out across the lake's rippling surface. He watched the breeze catch her acorn hair. As if sensing his gaze, she turned her head. Jules looked away, flustered, then annoyed with himself for letting her affect him this way. He grabbed the bottle of red wine and poured himself a generous serving. He kept pouring, his mind distracted by a thought. How did we get here? They'd been at the lab running an experiment, then they were here. Why? He remembered thinking that a break from the lab would give them space to connect, to mend the crack, but he couldn't remember ever leaving. Wine was flowing over the rim of his cup, though he didn't even notice. He put down the bottle, scanning the lake. A faint shimmer hung in the air on the far side of the lake, like light hitting glass. The sort of thing you only notice if you're looking for it. He felt like he had seen this somewhere before, but where? Jules! Diana's cry snapped back to the present. She was staring up at the sky in panic. A dark shadow crept across the deck. Jules ran to the doors. That is the intro to Alan Wake 1. That is the intro to Alan Wake. So Alan left the cottage, and you know it was all dark and shit. And he walked out, and as he was crossing a little bridge, Alice screams out to him, and he turns around, and the whole the cabin is being consumed by shadow. That is funny. That's not funny, but that's just really good. Okay, so Oh, well, that's easy. Nice and easy. Alright. Please remember to lock your computer. A gentle reminder, the nut allergies. Okay, Pi Day. Scene Pi Day. Missing Black Rock. Jules sent out a memo asking us to spy on his wife's project. Remember that we made fun of his stupid project names in science factoids simpler times. He really did that? Diana's going to slit his throat if she finds out. Those two are such a hot mess. I get drinks with Perry last night. He told me Jules is withholding lake pages from Diana's team. He told her they were missing crazy shit. Paula mentioned you two were thinking about asking for a transfer. You'd really leave me alone here? You can have weekly gossip calls. Alright. Occupant is potentially dangerous. Acquisition team is hereby approved to acquire additional research subjects for the ongoing study related to Project Arbutus at the Lake House facility. Both subjects are Tabitha Booker, Edward Booker. This game's great. They're getting really frustrated with Homeboy's writing. You know, if you haven't played Alan Wake, you really should. Watch Twin Peaks first, though.
Looked at the painting. He didn't understand it. Saw only random whirls of color. Drugging Lane made him more compliant, but his work had turned abstract. Jules needed more art his team could parse, could test, trial and error. These abstract explosions of color complicated the data. His grip tightened around the letter opener in his hand. The piece of art he needed was hidden inside Lane. If Jules could simply cut the painter open and pull the painting out of him, he would. The overhead lights flickered. Jules would make Lane cooperate. No more drugs. Less carrot, more stick. Jules had to go faster. He wouldn't lose to Diana. Nothing else mattered.
Also, if you haven't, watch Jordan Peele's Twilight Zone. Rudolph Lane, Subject P, has shown a decline in redacted over the past several months. Initially, this redacted presented an increase in resistance. Yeah, he did a couple of seasons. They are fantastic. They're not as good as the original, of course, but they are in line with what you expect to see from Jordan. You know, in regards to like Get Out, Us, what's that fucking other one? You know, it's Jordan Peele. You know what to expect. It's so good. I'm so glad to see like it's such a prominent black face in horror that can write horror that like I have trouble relating to, which I think makes me ask more questions. I think it inadvertently makes me turn inward a little bit more, since I don't relate to the horror as much like I did the original Twilight Zone and, you know, all of his films. It definitely he's a phenomenal director and writer. As of yesterday, subject refuses to touch his supplies. He claims he will not pay anymore and wishes to leave. Okay, let's hear the tape.
Can't paint anymore. I know you want me to paint, but I can't. I'm empty. Rudolph, no. You love to paint. And you are such a talent. This is just the classic artist slump. No. No, I hate it. It's just taking from me now. When can I leave? You said you'd let me leave. Ah, Rudolph, but you volunteered to come, remember? We are helping you, like Dr. Hartman did. Perhaps you need to see our doctor? I can arrange that. No. No, that's... I am feeling better.
You don't want to see Hartman.
I will pay. Ah, this is wonderful to hear, Rudolph. I knew you would come back to your old self.
Oh, there's a painting here that they removed. Alright, get it. They bored in right there. And then cut it. Transporter with these carts.
Won't open while the floor's on lockdown.
Okay, need 3 to go down that hallway. What about over there? Probably need to lift the lockdown for any of these.
Well, there's the elevator. How do I get in?
Is this where I came in from? Yeah, door's going out, so yeah. So then this way.
Sheeted. Hope that glass is thick.
What? Are they in there? I hear them, but I don't see them. There's painting on that wall. This DLC is peak Alan Wake. Like every other DLC has left me like feeling incredibly powerful by like the midway mark, and this is just like, we hope you find enough ammo. If not, good luck. Oh, cool, level 2. Rest in peace, Chica.
Sorry, but I need this.
What the fuck was that?
How many paintings did they have this guy make?
Black circular shape among yellow lines, an uneven circle painted in dark black in the foreground. Jagged yellow from mustard lines behind it. Lines sometimes overlap with each other and or bleed in the black circle. Lone tree at night. Dark green tree, pine standing at dark. Okay, so it's just descriptions of all his paintings. Large variety of black spirals. That one sounds familiar. Brown shape with horns. Oh, he started to draw stuff that was coming from the coming from Alan directly. Or no, Scratch. Alright. Let's see.
Come on.
No. Let's see, where to... Try 42, 24, 24.
Damn it.
Okay. "42, 24, 45.
That's not right. Nope. Come on.
This was tricky.
Damn it.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know. Need another hint. I could keep guessing all night. That would be easy. I could get it. I could get it pretty quickly if I keep guessing. But I don't want to keep guessing. I want to know what the commonality between them are. Jesus Christ, man. Okay, 2023 might be the first set of digital. No, it's going to be for this computer. 2023. Made our reservation for our anniversary, which I will certainly never forget. It was a week from this Friday, 9/14. Okay. 9 23 23. Aha. Special unforgettable anniversary brown shape with horns. Zero 09 23 25.
That's not right. Nope.
Yeah, a week from this Friday, 9/14/23. So here's 9/14. So 9/16. 9/23.
Damn it. Nope. Come on.
What am I missing here? Date of our special unforgettable anniversary. Plus brown chips. I don't get it. Is it? A week from this Friday. So this is the date that the note was made. I'm so stupid. 22. Alright, it got me. I feel played. I jumped to conclusions a little too hard on that one. There we go.
Lockdown lifted. You are now safe to resume working.
Estevez, come in. Facility. Sub-level 1. You copy?
No. Turn back. Area is extremely hostile. Fucking radios. They're on floor 1. I'll need help.
Federal Bureau of Control. Alright, let's get back to them boys. Okay. Wasted a whole ass battery for that for nothing.
Had a thought today. A possible avenue for further research. When we think of art successfully affecting reality, we always think of Alan Wake and his writing. This could be due to recency bias or simply the amount of recorded evidence skewing our opinion. But Also, I wonder if writing's very nature is an advantage. Text can describe events in such explicit detail. The story gives the shadow a, how you say, blueprint, a map of what to make real. But not all art is like this. Music, sculpture, dance, cuisine. In our case, a painting. When the source material is open to interpretation, how will the shadow choose to interpret it? I think Diana will find the question very interesting. Most likely, she already has an answer. That's why I love her.
Oh, Kill, how's your mom doing? She's doing all right. I don't want her to think I forgot about her, because I definitely didn't forget about her. Every time you in the chat, and when you're not, also, I'll be thinking about your moms. I've never met your moms, but I think she cool. Shit is peering in the dark. Hell yeah. Oh, skirt. Where's this motherfucker? Oh, there he is. This motherfucker. You do, but I mean, it comes with it. Being an artist, you know, you're always going to be more critical of your work than anybody else, especially when you haven't, like, you know, it takes a lot to realize, like, I'm going to say this and it's not going to, like, register for a minute for you, or maybe it will, you know, because you're pretty what is the word, you're pretty self-aware. But okay, so in Ratatouille, right? The main, like, thesis of the film is anyone can cook. Now, not everyone cooks good, but anyone can cook, and it doesn't mean that their work is less valuable than others. Anybody can make music, and anybody should be able to put their music out, whether it's good or not. You are lucky in that you put out good music, really good music. But even if you didn't make great music, your music is still worth hearing, period. I've written some of the, like, shittiest fucking music on the planet, and I know I have, because I write music for me. So it's shitty. I know it's shitty because I wrote it to be shitty to me, and I still put it out because it deserves to be heard. Keeping it locked away in a hard drive isn't good for anybody. So, you know, release your music. Do stuff with it. Do cool shit. Don't be afraid to buck against the current, you know? Fuck the current. It'll reshape itself around you. Shit. Release that music. Who gives a shit if you think it's shitty? Somebody might love it. Most of my career, I released what I considered to be shitty music, and people loved it. People ate it up, even if I didn't like. What Brainless was cool, but Brainless was ass. Of Man was cool. You know, people loved Of Man. It was one of his our biggest hit.
I knew they were in danger.
And I didn't. It's fine. Cyclical Design was, just, in my opinion, hot doo-doo. But people loved it. The SOS EP was like 100%, not 100, like 90% my own work. And that was the one that I loved. And no one really gave a shit about that one. They only gave a shit about it, you know, once the other stuff popped off.
The Marmonts turned innocent people into tools using the FBC's authority. They thought they were untouchable out here, hidden away in the woods. No. Actions have consequences. And I'm the consequences.
I'm the consequences. Kieran said, I'm the one who knocks. That sounds horrifying.
Sub-level 1.
You fucking bastard!
You can learn as you go.
Jules Marmont killed my team. He was taken by the shadow. I'm sorry. You should take a gun while I'm up here.
I mean, that name is not very scientific. I mean, who came up with that? Shadow.
Comes to my lab and treats me like some kind of... I run the lighthouse. This is my facility. Mine! He cannot just walk in here for 1 week, make some speeches, and then fly back to New York. Espèce de crétin, prétentieux. The jackass thinks he's a fucking rock star. And he made fun of the name. Oh, the Shadow. The Shadow is good. It's evocative. He is just a jealous, spoiled little child. And I will make it so everyone can see this. I will make it so no one even remembers his name. Tous ces imbéciles là, hein? They all think I am a pencil pusher. They think I do not have the mind for such work. Eh bien, ils verront. Ils verront! I will take what they think is possible. But I will break it.
I noticed it on the last little film I watched. I love that she takes the flashlight and points it away from the screen so you can see. I love that. Tiny little detail, but I love it. She does it for a lot of stuff, I noticed. When you're trying to look at something, she points it down. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Go, 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 move, move, move. What are you doing? No, get out of... Oh, my God. What the fuck was that? Jesus Christ, that motherfucker came out of fucking... Literally came out of nowhere. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Hell yeah. Oh, do you want to hear Yeah, that threw me off. You want to hear one of the songs that I'm pumping out? Let's see. Where's it at? Okay, let me. I'm gonna have to add no, it's not the right one. Okay, it's the right one. Okay, let me. We'll do an audio capture. Yeah. Okay, let's see how loud this is. This is one of the other ones I'm working on. It's a re-recording of what was going to be an Event Horizon song, but I mean, let's be real, Event Horizon ain't gonna miss this song. This part's the lead is a little too high right here right now, but you know, it's all just rough drafts. Thank you. Hey, nobody locally writes music like I do. Not a fucking soul. I'm not saying my music's better than other people. I'm just saying nobody writes the way I write. I've been writing like this for like almost a decade now, and no one has ever done. So this is where synth would go. I got synths that I want to put here. This is why it's kind of dead. This whole section gets synthed out, and then okay, and then there's another song I'm gonna re-record too. I'll share that with you real quick. Let's change the property here to yeah. Okay, so this is a song that I also want to put on it. It's probably a little loud, but This one's called Blunder. It's very it's sick. Oh, it's not. I could fix that. All right, we'll just create a We'll create a desktop audio source of that. Okay. No, that's not it. Yeah, I guess get rid of that. Audio output capture. Let's see if that works. Let's see. All right. This song's sick if you like Lamb of God. It's like look at that fucking bass tone. That's my signature bass sound I get from that I got set up for the plugin I use for bass. This is gonna be edited too, because this one's done with 7-string in mind, and I have to edit it for 6-string, and it'd be the breakdown is the part that's gotta change. Gavin's not gonna join. So this riff is actually from like an early Event Horizon song that we eventually scrapped from our set list. Like way before we recorded the EP. Get to the breakdown. She got ahead of myself there. Okay, here it comes. Yeah, that's some stuff that I've been working on. That's some stuff that we got coming. So I got 3 songs down. I think I got another one. One of these coming with 2. I think it was the Isia one that's gonna be redone. Let's see. I don't think I got it recorded. Let's see. No. No. One of these, is it Riptide? Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, I got it. I gotta mute it. This has got like a stupid sick chorus about to happen right here. This part's a little long right now. I'll fix that right here. It's a movement in two parts. You get the rhythm part, doing its own movement, and you get the lead section doing its own thing. In two different meters, two different feels. It's just so much tension. So yeah, I got a bunch of stuff. I'm working on. It's 4 songs down already for a project that I don't even have all the members for. I at least want to get like 6 or 7 songs, and then hammer them out. Maybe if I don't get someone on synth backtracks, and I don't really want backtracks. I kind of just want it to be like. I guess everything would need to be on a click, because if I have a synth player and some of the keys are just straight ARPs. So it would have to be to a click at least. Unless key player played the ARP manually. Maybe. But thank you. Thank you. I'm having a lot of fun. Let's do this, mute that. Bow, bow, bow. All right, let's go back to dying. All right, how do I avoid this guy? Let's see.
Do I get in the room with that gun? Can't open it from the side.
What did I just pick up?
Bingo. That keycard's gonna get me to sub-level 5.
What is that? What does this mean? I thought I just saw... No, I guess not. Jesus Christ. What the fuck am I supposed to do? No, you can stay out there.
Okay, this should get me down to sub-level 5. And this should get me past any other problems.
Black rock launcher. Okay. Got the firing mechanism working. It's throwing the test projectiles a good distance. Turned out pretty nicely. The fittings between a grenade launcher and the custom components are a bit loose. No proper lathe here, but at least it works. Now I need some actual black rock for the test. And I know there's someone sub-level 5, but the acting inventory supervisor doesn't get access to that floor. Next step, source. Okay, so that's what he got the key card for. Is he you want a black rock?
Okay, black rock powder. Need to keep an eye out for more of these.
Yep.
There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment. The contrived overlap rebounded on itself, compressing, compounding, reflecting and refracting. An urban legend and a murder in constant imbalance, cause and effect hopelessly entangled. Arranged wrong, the dream logic flawed. The feedback loop doubled and redoubled, out of control. The pressure kept building, looking for a release.
Wonder if this black rock launcher can kill those guys. Oh, this is where the power cell was.
That's not right.
Ooh, 021219. Nut allergies. I've decided to reassign you from Project Remnants to Inventory Management. Your title will be changed from Senior Researcher to Acting Inventory Supervisor. Effectively, you may find a sudden change, but I have no doubt someone with a nut allergy like yourself would prefer to work alone in the inventory booth than out in the open where any dangerous pies. That's fucked up. Well, yeah, of course he went off and made this gun. Fuck Jules. That's dirty. Okay. I think I figured out how to identify it.
It works on these bastards.
Okay. And the music's great. Another one? Me personally, I like the little Jaws thing they got going on here.
The Shadow had changed Jules Mormont into a hostile, paranatural entity. That made everything simpler. No arrest, no paperwork. I could put him down like the monster he was.
Hell yeah, you can.
Error. Please hold.
This isn't the floor I wanted.
Hold.
Elevator.
Hold.
This is, I think this is to your boy.
The Marmonts were holding a painter here. Rudolph Lane. Does that ring a bell?
It probably does. The voice, it reminds me deeply of, I've never watched Doctor Who, but Daleks.
I think you are... or were... Rudolph Lane.
Himself! A self-portrait! Make them see!
Look, I might be able to help you. But I need information, cooperation.
No brush! Just himself!
I love the little elevator jingle.
Rudolph Lane was dying. Both murderer and victim. Red hues ran down his hands. Was it scarlet or cadmium? Too vivid to be maroon. Names don't matter, he decided. Color was pure. Inspiring. For the first time in years, he wanted to paint. A self-portrait. To say goodbye. No. To make them remember. To make them see what they did. He slapped his hands against the wall to steady himself. He began from there. No brush, just himself. The strokes were crude, violent. The pain, misery, and hate he'd endured there. The fire in his eyes and hands and bones all spread into the shape of a man. It was quick. Natural. Like a heart attack. He slumped down to the floor, smiling at the anger he left smeared across the wall.
That's the painting they removed from the, from his room. No map of floor 5.
Sublevel 4.
What? Okay, if you're gonna make me go to 4, fine. Diana might be around here if she's not dead. Also, hearing Jules go absolute batshit in French kind of makes me want to learn French. Something about like cursing in French, it just feels right. Calling somebody repugnant in French just seems so much more visceral. You know what I'm saying? It seems more. The most basic of insults can have. Oh. Oh, okie dokie. That's, That's cool.
Come on.
I opened the locker and there was another locker door that I could not open. Also, this looks like the oldest house. Might have more black rock down here. Honestly, those guys are genuinely terrifying. I really like the creature design here. Oh, great. Gonna have to fight a dude while fighting other dudes. Different kinds of dudes. Come on. That was tough. All right. We got any health items around here? If I open this locker, will it do the thing? It looks like it's gonna do it still. Yep. Oh, look. Let me get items that time. Alright.
Come on.
I can find a health item or two before I move on to the next area. Some black rock. Okay, so okay, so it stacks the two. Okay, so that is the grenade itself. Okay, so I got 5 rounds. Okay, that makes sense now. I understand. I'll throw the flashbang at the dudes. And I'll blast this guy to high hell.
Diana sat in her office. A weak desk light kept the darkness around her at bay. The silence of the archive suited her. She scowled at a series of graphs when the room turned red. Alarms blared. Breach detected. Then the walls of the archives rumbled. A tremor in the bones of the facility. One by one, the red lights went dark as a wave of nothing poured in from all sides. Diana stood, but there was nowhere to run. The sheer depth of the darkness terrified her. She realized they had done this. Her and Jules. Their ambition. Their hatred. Her desk lamp flickered. In the brief moment before it all went dark, she thought of Jules' smile.
That's sweet. But also fucking rip. Ride the percolator. Bruh, what the fuck? He wouldn't fire the gun because it wasn't fully loaded. I'm gonna go piss real quick. Let's take a sip of the stuff that makes me go pee and then move forward. One second. Okie dokie. Let's fucking, I don't know what medicine I'm on, whether it's Concerta or Ritalin or whatever the fuck it is. But let me tell you something about this medicine. If you ever get prescribed it, prepare to shit a lot. Like, holy shit, dude. I've been shitting all day at my normal times and also at not normal times, which I'm happy to be medicated. God damn, I be shitting. Usually I shit like 2-3 times a day, which is normal because I eat a lot of dairy and I shouldn't eat any dairy. But now it's like, I think I shit like 8 times today, and it's always like well, at my normal times it's like, you know, big shits, like regular size shits, but then like in between there's all these little shits. At least I know one thing. If the medicine itself killing my appetite don't make me lose weight, all this shitting will. Alright, let's try this again. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna lose weight one way or another on this shit.
Come on.
I was hoping it would curb my appetite a little bit more, but I'm still eating a pretty good amount. Any health items? No. Any health items hidden away? No. Just gotta make do. What were you on? Stratera. I'll have to look up what its chemical composition is, because stuff like Adderall and Vyvanse makes me sick.
It's down. Time to move.
I did it. Yeah, I see you, motherfucker.
Fucking maze.
I'm done with this shithole. On the morning of Redacted, the musician held at the lake house for research purposes was discovered missing from her cell. Security footage of the cell from the night before was damaged by electrical interference of an undetermined nature. Redacted, professionally known as Redacted, had produced a song called 60th Breath during her time at the lake house and was considered very promising research material by Dr. Marmot and Dr. Marmot. Somehow she used her song to orchestrate her escape. Efforts to find her were brief, with any wider search considered an unacceptable risk. An investigation is currently ongoing as to whether any of the staff of the lake house were involved in the disappearance.
That's the fastest way that I know.
lake house was underwater. The Marmont's ambitions had finally been realized. Jules had dangled the painting like a lure and hooked an ocean. Their machines couldn't hold it. A fault in the system. The water rushed in, filled it until it was ready to burst. All their successes and failures had led them here. The work had made them into monsters. But the lake house was still theirs. It always would be. They could feel an outsider trespassing in their labs. "I know you're here," they called out to the dark. They hunted floor by floor. They wouldn't let the intruders stop their progress. This was their home. Their beloved tomb beneath the waves.
Letter from Darling. I just received a letter from Darling about a request you made to bring in live subjects. What were you thinking? You know how that looks? What did you say? Was it approved? No, he refused. You know, protocol does not allow this sort of thing. He said he will be making a trip to the lake house to check in on us soon. Like we are children. This is very bad for our reputation, Diane. If you have an idea like this, come to me first. Considering the details on the new page we have found, I believe we need to abandon the research into Alan Wake's writing. We must not endanger our staff. Factual pages that detailing future events mean they are the correct method. We have to learn how to harness their power and dictate events to meet our goals, not Wake's. Whatever those may be, the ATDs are producing better and better results. We just need to keep doing the work. No, Diana, I'm looking at the page right now. Constant imbalance, out of control, a crack in a lake house. If we continue with this research, we will lose our facility. Perhaps more than that. What's the point of succeeding if we're dead? I'm head of research here and I forbid you from proceeding. You can't forbid anything. You're not going to keep me from the most important work of my life. If you're too much of a coward to keep pushing ahead, then I'll finish what we set out to do here alone. We have plenty of ongoing lines of research. I suggest you pick one and leave Wake's writing to me. You always needed me more than I needed you. Damn. Official complaint. Hello, Dr. Marmer. I received a formal complaint about Jules' behavior. He's maliciously keeping research material away from your team, but he says they simply have been misplaced. I understand you're frustrated, but I recommend giving his team a week or so to find the pages. Damn. Those two were fucking fighting.
The lake house.
September 13th, 2023. Notes regarding the concept of the tortured artist. A romanticized image of the sensitive artistic temperament, yes. But there may be truth in the cliche. It's no secret Rudolph Lane has been unhappy here for years. But, the aggregate data shows his art's viability score trending upward over time. If Jules hadn't neglected to hold regular psychological exams, then we could have quantified the subject's emotional state, creating a sort of distress rating to compare against the art score. I'll make this a sub-goal of my study of Edward Booker. Once we set the variables and establish a control reading of his art and mental state, then we can begin inducing negative emotion. Limited food and water, perhaps. An increasingly tight living space. This is how Jules lost his subject, though. Need to be careful not to leave any sharp objects in Booker's cell.
Deep breath, deep breath. Clock stopped, and another shoe was dropped. What a mess, what a mess. Deep breath. 6 deep breaths, forget all the rest. Sharp pain, sharp pain. There's something in the way. What next? Sharp pain. Deep breath. 6 deep breaths, forget all the rest. Go, I gotta let go of everything that I've ever known. Deep breath. Slow, gotta take it slow. 'Cause that's the fastest way that I know. Deep breath. 6 deep breaths.
Shifting geometry bullshit. Okay. I guess let's head back and try to get to sub-level 5. Game saved.
Where'd the elevator go?
Alright, let's go back then.
More shifting geometry. Yeah, great. Ooh, nice office.
Did I need to trigger that this whole time?
Booked the lab. Some big experiment tomorrow. I can't find the details anywhere. That bastard is hiding them. All those years, he steals credit for my ideas and my work, and now he's scared of being plagiarized? Oh, that is really fucking rich, Jules. Oh, and he's reportedly misplaced the manuscript pages I need for my work. Suddenly, the exact pages that I need to reference have just vanished. He is actively impeding critical bureau research. I mean, if he can do that, then what is stopping me from going down to that lab? And I don't know, just inverting the amplifiers or misaligning the receivers or both. It's the same thing in principle. He booked the lab. Some big experiment tomorrow.
This doesn't look like Lane's style.
I can't find the details
Different
anywhere.
artist.
That bastard is hiding them. All those years, he steals credit for my ideas and my work, and now he's scared of being plagiarized? Oh, that is
Did she start drawing?
fucking rich, Jules.
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, and he's reportedly misplaced the manuscript pages I need for my work. Suddenly, the exact pages that I need to reference have just vanished. He
A
is
light switch
actively
cord.
impeding critical
Quick lesson
bureau
on
research.
light switch cords. If you find one,
I mean,
pull it
if he
3
can do
times.
that, then what is stopping me from going down to that lab? And I don't...
The Ocean View Motel is a dimensional intersection. The doors from the lobby can lead anywhere, but I didn't end up in the lobby this time, which was definitely unusual.
I'm in the oldest house, it looks like. The Panopticon.
But the Panopticon is a...
I'm in the oldest house, let's fucking go.
I'm Agent Kieran Estevez, Federal Bureau of Control. Identify yourself.
It's quiet.
Who are you?
It's been a long time since I've seen anyone.
There's a sign over there for the Panopticon. The Panopticon's only in New York, in HQ. Is this the oldest house?
I think that's where I am.
So you are inside the oldest house. Is anyone else alive?
Can't.
It's a waste of time. This is an FBC containment unit. Why is the Bureau detaining you?
I think this is Jesse's brother.
I'm where I belong.
Someone I meet here is either a painting or a paracriminal. Hey, this is important. FBC headquarters went dark 4 years ago. What exactly happened in there?
We were attacked. No, no, not again. Not yet. No, 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 no.
Hey, stay with me. Stay with me.
Okay. Okay.
What attacked the oldest house? I need to know.
Something's changing. Outside. Can you feel it? I can hear it. It's getting worse. You can't stay, can you?
Hold on. I need to know if it...
Yeah, this is Jesse's brother.
Tell Jesse I tried. I really did.
Is that how they teased Operation Firebreak?
Some big experiment tomorrow.
Gotta
I can't
be.
find the
At least my
details
voice is back to normal.
anywhere. That bastard is hiding them. All those years, he steals credit from my ideas and my work. And
Pretty
now
sure
he's
that was
scared of
a
being
teaser
plagiarized?
to Operation Firebreak.
That is really fucking...
I have no reason to believe otherwise.
Oh, Jesus.
Kieran looks shook.
1, 2, 3.
Sublevel 5.
Is Kieran the other artist? The singer that went missing?
The Marmonts had opened the door into Cauldron Lake's threshold. It was forced, it was unstable.
So in this facility, there was the painter, the two writers that, well, no, the one writer, I don't know if the other one was there. The painter, the writer, and a musician. The musician got out, and earlier, before I flipped the switch, the artist's song played in a room. And something that the artist did when stressed was take 6 deep breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? And so after, you know, the weird shit in the elevator just now, Kieran slowly counted to 6. That cannot be a coincidence. I think so. So in the song, the artist rebuilds herself, remakes herself, makes her own. But I think in the process of doing so, she forgot who she was and created a new identity for herself, and she's Kieran. I think Kieran is the missing musician, the missing artist that was in this facility. And she's come back accidentally to liberate the facility. And like, she's low-key, like, now just an agent for the organization that entrapped her.
Shutting the experiment down was the only option.
There's Dr. Marmont. What the fuck is happening? Oh, she killed her husband. The sound's all unaligned. Let's see if this helps. There it goes, yep. Well, at least I won't be fighting 2 Dr. Marmonts.
Typical fucking Marmonts.
Jeez. This is a long ass DLC though. This is the longest DLC in the game. It's like almost 3-4 hours long. Jeez. Shotgun and then pistol.
Think this was a good idea. Where'd she go? I needed more bullets.
Right into it. Honestly, it's a shame, you know. It seems like before they got moved to this facility, they were pretty stoked on each other, the marmots. Come on. know where she was thrown from. Couldn't see it. This boss fight crazy. Alright, just kill me. Come on, just do it. That was shenanigans. Oh, jeez. Alright, come on, knock me out. That did nothing, shoot. So, shotgun and pistol. That's what we're gonna do. Save the big one for the guys. Bitch. Come on. She stays really close to the player. Like, really close. I think it's a good mechanic, but right now it sucks. No fucking way. Hot dog. This is brutal. No fucking chance, bruh. How am I supposed to do this? I got no health items. Barely got any ammo. Bruh, no fucking way. It's blocked by the fucking giant thing. It's like literally why I moved right there. Come on. It's literally one hit and I'm done. You gotta be kidding me. I dodged that bitch.
Where'd she go?
It wasn't my shotgun ammo that I needed. What the fuck? I didn't even get a fucking chance. Jesus Christ. This is brutal, dude. It's cool. I really like this boss fight, but god damn, it's brutal. fucking hell. God damn. She was all like, oh, you think that's it? No. Pow pow. Okay, we got a good strategy going now. Just need to make sure the shotgun is reloaded as soon as I get ammo for it. What the fuck? That was a new move. Not the blast, but the second move. Where she fucking juked my ass. Bruh.
Why did you idiots think this was a good idea? Where'd she go?
God damn.
You know what the Marmots did to you, to Rudolph Lane.
Yeah, that was just tough, man. Just non-stop.
This kind of thing doesn't happen again. The Marmonts are dead. I don't know if that's any sort of consolation, but it's done. The threshold is tearing itself apart. I need to shut this down. Look, I'm sorry. I know you didn't make a choice here. It's not fair, but I have to shut this threshold down before it fractures.
Yeah, maybe.
Agent Estevez stood in the forest just outside of Bright Falls. She watched her team detain Alan Wake and Ilmo Koska, stuffing them into black SUVs. She realized this was the moment Wake had been writing in the vision she had seen. The story was coming true. She pushed the thought out of her head. It had been a good tip, a way to find Wake. Nothing more.
Alan Wake! After the Threshold event collapsed, I was back at Cauldron Lake. But for a moment, I was somewhere else. I saw Alan Wake there. He was writing about me finding him in Bright Falls, in the woods. It was a good tip. I called the surviving members of my team and told them to meet me there. You know, these cases, they never get less ambiguous or easier. This one, this was tough. Because protocol calls entities like they take are monsters, threats. But the Marmonts were monsters way before the shadow got to them. So at the end of the day, what's the difference?
Real. We were the monsters before the darkness seeped in. Because the darkness was always there. It never needed to seep. I still think she was the artist. The musician.
We wrote so many things, wrote them for you and me. We're here standing on a precipice. We are ready to take a...
Hell yeah. That was tight.
I gave Ed Booker a ride back to town, told him never breathe a word about this. I didn't even bother detaining him, bigger fish to fry. And, that's it. So if you were thinking, Jesus, this lady's an asshole. Well, now you know why. You've only seen one case like this. I've seen a career's worth. I was just trying to spare you the headache.
You really don't remember Logan living in Virginia with me and David?
I remember you and David having problems. You needed a break. You and Logan moved to Watery and then Logan, well, that awful thing happened. After you came back to work, I thought you'd be the perfect partner for this case, if you were willing to return to the area.
Okay. That's enough.
It's new. 2010 writer and suspected para-utilitarian Alan Wake was reported to have disappeared in the Cauldron Lake, a known threshold site. 3 years later, a small group responsible for multiple killings was arrested in New York City by federal investigators. The murders were a recreation of death found in the writing of Alan Wake. Interrogation with the murderers revealed they saw Wake as a sort of prophet, describing themselves as his cult, and considered his novels to be sacred texts. Okay, basically documented the cult of the word. Alright, that is it for me tonight. We are right at 3 hours. I'm a little frustrated after that boss fight, so I'm gonna call it quits here. It was tight though. I mean, you know, once I did hammer out a strategy and beat the ever-living shit out of her, it was tight. But boy, was it exhausting. Anyway, we'll continue Alan Wake on Wednesday. Will I be playing? We should be finishing the main game the first time. And then I might take a little break for the rest of the month while I try to tie up loose ends from the end of the year. And also, I'll have to play this again. That's all I got right now. A little tired. It's been a night. That fight, man, that fight was brutal. The DLC was fantastic up till that fight. I think maybe a guaranteed health item right before the fight would have been nice, because yeah, I was in there at like maybe less than half health. Anyway, beyond the point. That's it for tonight. I will see y'all Wednesday.